Straight ahead, there's people outside. If you hold inside, we're going to base yourself. 3678.
Large red balls, short, large red balls. Election is short. You gotta hit him really hard.
It's Friday. The screen lights blow up. Start talking like
All right, backseaters, just hold on a minute here. Focus the camera for a second. So there was just a call for a double shooting on 1400 block of Blair in St. Paul here, but it turns out that it's a caller who's a person in crisis, having a mental health crisis, and they're not really shot. So, thank goodness.
If you can make a caller at 8
I'm going to try to tighten up the mount here in a second.
You
heard it was rattling a little bit, so I'm going to see if I can. I was in a bad spot too, so that probably didn't help.
But the crowd was thin, the grill went cold. Even the interns looked too old.
Alright, hopefully it'll be better. Anyway, I was just en route. I was waiting to go live, and there was a double shooting, and turns out to be a false call, and so that's good because it's too nice a day out to have a double shooting in the middle of the day. But you were with Under Sheriff Mike Martin, the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office, and we are in the capital area here right now off of Rice and Sherburne. And we are out on patrol today. Sorry for the delay and a little bit of confusion there. It wasn't my normal situation today, and thank goodness Andy Cassidy was able to take me live, and we're a little later than we normally are, but that's because we had a lot of work to do. It's just been a busy week for sure already.
Regarding a hit and run that occurred at Ops Bar earlier today.
For those who are new to our program here, I'm Under Sheriff Mike Martin. I'm with the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office in the city of St. Paul, Minnesota, and we are out patrolling the street. I work for Sheriff Bob Fletcher, who started the Live on Patrol about 5 years ago to try to give us an opportunity to interact with the public and show what we do every day and educate people about policing and answer questions. And sorry, my phone's going off. So we've been live streaming our patrols now for it's almost exactly 5 years. The sheriff started out, and then he added his partner Pat Scott, a deputy for us, but who worked with the sheriff at the St. Paul Police Department. And then I started patrolling as well, and then we have our cat team that does it also. So, and Friday nights we have a whole team out usually. But we are just north of the Minnesota State Capitol right now, going north on Rice Street in Pennsylvania. You can see the semaphore here in front of me is flashing. We've had really bad storms the last 2 nights, and the storms took out the power in a lot of areas here around the Twin Cities, and the lights here have been flashing for a while today, so hopefully they can get them restored. For those of you who are asking, Pat is doing very well. He actually stopped in the office yesterday and said hi to everybody, and he's he's got some bruises, but he's doing well and his spirits are good. And it was really good to see him. And he's very lucky he wasn't injured more seriously. So he's a tough guy. So we're going northbound on Rice Street here in the Central District, in what St. Paul refers to as the North End. So we are monitoring all of the Ramsey County channels, the St. Paul channels, some metro-wide and statewide channels. So if something kicks off, we'll know. The CAT team is out. They're looking for a vehicle that was carjacked earlier today in the city of St. Paul. And fortunately, actual carjackings are down tremendously, but so this one is actually an anomaly, unlike a few years ago when they were relatively common. So, but I'm confident that between our folks in St. Paul and we will find this car.
4045 Hodgson Road, accident injuries, free vehicle, transfer medics to a head injury.
I apologize for the bumpy road. Hopefully I corrected the rattling that was going on at first, and we'll be on a smoother road here pretty soon. Hopefully when they get done with the construction here on Rice Street, they'll repave it before they open it back up. It's been a busy week if you go back through the weekend. A lot going on. Minneapolis, I think, had 3 homicides in 2 days. A couple of those cases, they have good known suspects or leads on suspects. The other one I'm just not familiar with. They may have a suspect identified in that as well, but they continue to struggle with their lack of staffing over there, but they're doing everything they can. Got some great cops. And St. Paul's been working their butts off over here. They're in a little better, well, much better staffing situation. They got a lot of newer officers that they're training in, but they're doing a ton of good work and keeping the crime rates down over on this side of the river, and obviously working with their partners here at the Ramsey County Sheriff's, but also Metro Transit and State Patrol and other agencies.
Anyone in Eastern loudspeaker? 378 copy. They can wait if you're going to roll call.
I'm going east on Maryland Avenue here, so I'm gonna have to switch my radio over pretty soon to channel 3 here in St. Paul.
Copy, let's put a comments with one.
1 second, I see it.
1601, your standards 136475.
Looks like traffic's building already on 35E going northbound. I decided that rush hour is no longer 5 to 7. Rush hour now is 3 to 5. People are, I think, leaving work earlier, maybe coming in earlier. But the traffic's definitely busier earlier now.
505.
It's actually been really busy in the suburban areas the last couple of days because of the storms. There are a lot of trees down and power out, and there's a couple calls right now that are assigned for that, and generally the fire department will come out and make sure there's not a emergent situation, and they'll call the power company and have them come out and fix it.
I'll be on scene with 2 vehicles on the shoulder. Westbound, which is not like I'm sorry.
If you haven't done so already, make sure you share this video with your friends. The more people we can reach, the better. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. and that way you'll get notified when we go live. Generally, it's either Monday or Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, the carjacking and auto theft team or the gun team will be live, and then on Friday nights, generally at 9/11, we go live again, and with a bunch of us working, and multiple cameras so that we can bring you to where the action is. We're on the east side of St. Paul. We're at Arcade and Maryland.
527.
7.
527. Assistant, you show us all the 532, please.
Copy it. 50 for 2.
New message.
So they just sent out a message with the license plate and the description of the vehicle that was taken in the carjacking. It's a silver Honda CRV. John 7 Victor Ida Zebra. It's kind of an unusual plate. Oh, it's a Missouri license. That's why it's an unusual plate. If you see that car, call 911. Don't try to approach them or anything like that, but call 911. We're looking for that car that was carjacked. Let's see, a silver Honda CRV 2008. So a little bit older. I know our carjacking and auto theft team, the CAT team, are out looking for it right now.
Fletcher, want to don't mail, probably see.
50 for 2.
536 will be following up.
Jesus Christ.
So for those of you who don't know me or haven't heard my story, I actually retired after 25 years from the Minneapolis Police Department, and during that time over there, I was an officer and then a sergeant in the gang unit, and then got promoted and worked in a high crime area, and got promoted again, and then oversaw all the gangs, narcotics, and stuff over there. So I've been specializing in gangs almost my entire career, and I'm still very involved in the Midwest Gang Investigators Association. And today we had a conference call with heads of gang investigators associations across the country talking about how gang activity has changed and, you know, what we need to do to all get on the same page to combat gang violence, and talked about the future of our professional associations of gang investigators. I'm the vice president of the Midwest Gang Investigators. We have 1,200 members across 10 states in the Midwest, and sorry about that. And I just sometimes I can't talk and pay attention at the same time. Usually all the time.
Rollover.
I'm going to go to this. There's a rollover accident here south of where we are on White Bear and Wilson, so we're going to go there and see if we can be of assistance to the St. Paul officers that are responding. You guys are really good at roadblocks. Man.
We got it.
So sometimes the people, instead of pulling over, they just decide to stop in the middle of the road, and it's very frustrating. But I'll give myself some credit for not swearing this time. Or you get people like this that really don't know how to drive. People don't do what they're pull over to the right and get out of the way. Alright, that's off my chest, so now we're going to go up here. We're not too far away now from where the accident is.
Started running onto that cell phone right there.
Said the driver of one of the cars is running on foot southbound on White Bear. So, pull by this way.
Just wait for
Hi there.
Just confirming that was 300113.
3001303.
Okay. Negative, I can find another piece of my notes.
Please do.
Talk of lights, talk of fear, talk of the girls. Bob's world's a loop. Imagine a twirl, past chewing chips. Jelly Joe's got jerky. Bob's ego's the engine running dirty. They hear fuck 12 from the street. It cuts deep, but they drive on by. Their mission's cheap.
Bob's chasing clout, not calls. Snacks, not safety. Try not
Hey, Rob, on 2, did you order any toast?
now, but ego's on high. Bob's the mayor of a make-believe lie.
Yep, I ordered 2 when I got back to my car, assuming the pilot's not drivable.
Incident assigned.
Hey, at 946, Chris Butler route for a blue Chrysler Pacifica parked over on with declared theft. License plate Golf Mike Lima.
Your incident has been updated. Your incident has been updated. Your incident has been updated.
The suspects ran westbound on Wilson and then took a left into the alley southbound and haven't been seen since. There's no one here seriously injured.
Copy that. Looks like medics were not en route because somebody said there was no injuries. Do you want me to restart them or are we good?
Your incident has been updated.
We don't need medics at all. The plates on the vehicles, the one that's upside down is David Mary Papa 386.
Copy that one.
And the other involved is Frank Lincoln Tom 746.
Proceed. The one that flipped is coming back clear out of Brooklyn Park.
Copy that.
635.
635.
Sorry, I was on 1. I just heard something about people running. Is this just a straight up accident with injuries or hit and run, or what do we got?
The rollover BMW flipped over and then 3 occupants had ran westbound Wilson and then southbound in the alley. The vehicle is coming back clear at Brooklyn Park.
Okay, thank you.
This is just an accident with minor injuries. And the 3 of the occupants ran and 1 stayed here.
Code 4, 1 in custody. And went to the LEC with insult mail.
Proceed.
tonight.
Okay.
64, I'll be tonight.
Copy the pass.
Case number, please.
365 case number is 136499.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome 603.
What 417 Tango? Right. We'll be meeting contact the address. I'll be at 214 4th Street, Union Depot, 2200.
Sheriff Bob with his badge of steel, chasing shadows like a big reveal. Pat's on the line, got his sirens wailing, but the baby cries, innocence failing.
Squad 188.
188.
You can clear this assisted with Western Canine.
Okay. Can you put me on a team on Edmund? Okay. Lieutenant 651-283-1044.
They rev the gang, chasing glory, seeking fame. Rubber burns and the streets ignite, but the cradle shakes in the speeding fright. Hear the wheels scream, hear the engines roar, but the baby's cry cuts to what's the justice?
Can you update my call location to 4810 Lake Ave? And that's maybe 801.
Which is fine.
Will it be at 10:59 meeting on Hong Kong?
Copy.
Hold on just a second. Just a minute, backseaters. I'm gonna mute you.
Bob and Pat, you're blind with pride. Forgot the life in the car you ride, chasing shadows, losing sight of what's at stake in this neon light.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna bring you out here so you can see the scene. Try to avoid the young man that's here. You can see the car's upside down. They ran into this car, and then the occupants fled down the alley, and this one young man came back to get his stuff. So I apologize for keeping you in the dark.
White coat tight, but vocab staggered. Open wide, he says say out with pride, but he can't name a thing that's found inside. Give me the x-rays for the high-bred lungs. He's misreading charts while chewing his gums. Calls it across, not across the chest. Bedside manner, second best.
Tried to be a lawyer, dropped out on day 2. Couldn't pass the bar, couldn't spell it too. If words were crimes, he'd be doing time. In a courtroom yelling, bring me the sun.
Sorry about that. I wanted to turn around here and so that you can see kind of what's going on for a second. So supposedly the BMW that's upside down here was driving at a very high rate of speed southbound on White Bear Avenue, and struck the white car that's out on White Bear, and then flipped over. I don't know exactly how that happened, but St. Paul officers are here now. They're getting all the information. Fortunately, there were no major injuries here, so we'll stick around here.
Plate number is Golf Mike 61.
I had to mute for a minute because the St. Paul officers, their system's down right now, so they needed to use mine.
Like he's selling a house. Toyota, cruising clueless but proud. Still can't read St. Paul streets with care. You've been a cop since disco and you're still not aware. He's Dr. Fletcher, and if ignorance paid, he'd be Oprah Rich, bruh. Talks like he's teaching while misreading clues. Prescribes respect.
Rated case number is 136500.
He skipped all the news. He's Dr. Fletcher. Give him a mic. Misquotes laws in the Bill of Rights. In the ER yelling at the pediatry with a badge on his chest and a GD.
Dr. Fletcher will see you now. Just don't ask him to pronounce your name.
I'm just gonna mute you again here for a minute while we
Or your meds.
while we run some names.
He's Dr. Fletcher, and mistakes and mumbling, that's his shtick, bruh. fixed, but still that's tough. He says milk in his coffee, then grabs a s'more. Tells the crowd, I got Chipotle galore. Can't say Acadia, calls it Arcadia. Rolling in his Toyota like he's leading a paradia. Thinks it's Lee Orient, not Loring Street. Westminster's where he lost the beat. Realtor wife still says real Adair. Trying to build trust, but he's sounding absurder. He says hybrid like his cars. Got toast across the line. And he'll brag.
Sorry about that. We had to run a check on the young man that's still here, and it turns out that he's a missing person. Apparently reported as a missing person by his parent or guardian, so we'll be able to get him back to his family, which is good. He didn't do anything wrong. He was a passenger in the car, so I just had him sit on the curb because he kind of looked dizzy. So St. Paul, their computer system's down, and they can't do their computer aided dispatch is down, so they needed to use my computer to run the names and run the vehicles. So that's why I muted you for a minute, because you never know when somebody's going to talk or something's going to come up. But I think cars are supposed to go shiny side up, not shiny side down and wheels up. So we'll see how it goes here.
This way they can assist on a domestic 982 ID number 204. Caller said it was verbal only with a stepmom and her mother. The mom's not asking for medics because she's shaky. He left in a white Impala with silver rims on all direction. Name of a Kenneth Yanez.
Yeah, okay, give me the one more time.
A 982 ID number 204.
280. $1 grand, I'm not taking 1962 grand.
Okay.
Where's the party supposed to be? Out on the road or in a car?
Large red balls. Collection of short wieners. Those red balls. You gotta hit them really hard.
It's Friday night, and the screen lights glow. Bob's
That's why you named it their fault for the party at the Rental Library.
TV show. Pat's in the seat with his stats and size, while the comments
Okay, thanks. We're good. The medics are here. They're taking care of it.
Bob's checking numbers, watching the screen, feeling the dip in his algorithm dream. But Sparks rolls up with that holster tight.
Suddenly things just
Large red balls. Short wieners.
No backup, no calls. Facebook flop and the live stream stalls. It's Bobaganda.
Large red balls.
He planned a cleanup near the Capitol Dome with bounce houses, burgers, and free styrofoam. But the crowd was thin, the grill went cold. Even the interns looked too old. Deputies dead, they've had enough. Ain't no sparks, ain't no snacks. This gig is tough. Bob's riding solo in that SUV with the stale beef stick and a Diet Pepsi. Short
Get up there with that.
Large red balls. Short wieners.
in them squad car halls.
Short wieners.
YouTube cries while morale just falls. It's Bobaganda.
He will take my lockout, and I could take that.
He says be kind.
Copy. I'm coming waiting at the later.
Descent, making TikToks with taxpayer rent. No crime
This is the working for Sparkses Lake Road in Big Lane and Sparkses Lake. The caller originally called in stating her mother did she was a drug up to 4 children. Homeless, I need to go to work. Now she's requesting medication.
Thirsty views and echo halls. If sparks ain't showing,
34. 2 white possibly surveyors.
it's Bobaganda.
Large red balls.
Your incident has been updated.
Large red balls.
Flashing lights and protocol stars.
5280.
Backseaters cheer while
5280.
justice crawls.
Control spot headed to large call to investigate
Short.
Your incident has been updated.
The deputies ghost.
Election of short
They've
meter.
seen enough. No snacks, no sparks. That details tough. Now Bob's in the squad with Pat on
Election of short meter.
snacking on bread and a gas station sushi wieners.
Large red balls.
Flashing lights and protocol stars. Rhythm blues and attendance falls. It's Bobaganda, yeah. He says be kind.
We'll just be clear on my reduced calls.
Like a VHS tape.
All right. Well, sorry you had to stare at the same thing for a while. It could be
Adult male.
it could be an unreported stolen, but it's not reported stolen right now, and the keys are in it. So, but I don't think anybody's going to be driving it anywhere anytime soon. I'm just going to quick drive down the alley where the suspects ran and just make sure nobody's laying back here bleeding. I doubt it, but so. There was some alcohol in the car, and but nothing else really that looked too incriminating. So
5024. Go again. Not control.
Large red balls.
Where's one brown?
a couple people said that two ran in front of my camera, but those were not involved.
Alright, try to get her at Mitchell.
So we're gonna go back northbound. Sounds like there's a chase going on LTAC 1, so we'll see.
Approaching Mitchell.
Approaching Mitchell. 66.
So you never know from on a beautiful day. These kids apparently were going at a very high rate of speed. They were going westbound there on Wilson.
Southbound Mitchell.
Didn't stop for the stop sign, and then
122 on number 2, I'll call it.
were hit by the car coming that had the right of way coming southbound
Back
on White
northbound
Bear.
on Mitchell.
And they rolled over, and the airbags all deployed.
Locked in on the bridge. Did it hit? Medic's coming. Cancel him.
Copy, cancel medic 635.
So hopefully, it was all teenagers. Hopefully, none of them are seriously injured.
Can you put us out on
I
that,
doubt
please?
it, or they wouldn't have ran away and got out of the area. But and then the one young man who came back for his stuff, I think probably needed it because he had run away from home and everything was in the backpack that he had. So we're able to get him back to his family, which is good. And I don't know. Hopefully, he seemed like a nice young man. So hopefully this will wake him up to who he's hanging out with.
Your incident has been updated. Your incident has been updated.
So we're back northbound on White Bear here. up into.
We're not locating anything specific address or so. However, we can
I'm
call
gonna go westbound on Maryland here. So there, I don't know if you heard on the radio, but a canine officer got on and asked, you know, if it was a stolen car and if there was another crime. They would use the canine to track them, probably, if that was the case. But hold on just a minute.
Creeping 5 miles an hour with his ego on blast, waving like a mayor on a float in July. But don't ask him about the homicide. It's a slow parade.
Sorry about that. I didn't recognize his number, but it was the Rev calling me. If you watch Live on Patrol, you know who the Rev is. And he told me to stop by over at the Frogtown Rec Center. They're handing out, I think he called them Johnny Pops. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good.
638-650.
So
Just put us on the board. We're going to be doing it downtown DC still.
the young coppers there at the St. Paul officers that were there at the scene were teasing me. They said, yeah, it's kind of like when you came on. We don't have CAD. There's no CAD. We have no computers, so we can't run anybody. And then later on, I was telling them how we used to have to sketch out a diagram for the state accident report, and we had templates that had cars and semis and boats and everything in there, so that you could draw your sketch better of the accident scene.
Go ahead.
701 DeSoto, that domestic was there earlier, but now some anonymous callers reporting a naked child 3 to 4 years old is running around the front and side of the house.
Copy, 10 minute address.
The same, it's the domestic from earlier as well, 701 DeSoto. 378, can you go with?
So we're headed back westbound right now on Maryland, and we'll go over and visit the Rev if they're still there. Hopefully they are when we get there. Anyway, generally, I wouldn't want to show a juvenile like that young man on Live on Patrol. I tried to avoid it, but because he was already there when we arrived and he didn't do anything wrong, I felt it was okay. So, So it'll be interesting to see later on if it turns out that was a stolen car that just hadn't been reported yet. It looked pretty trashed inside. Now I don't know if that's just because it rolled, but it looked dirty and the keys were in it. So I don't think it was probably a stolen. It's probably unfortunately going to be someone's mom or dad's car. But you never know. So we're on Maryland. We're right by Arcade here. They have this all torn up right now. Sometimes I wonder, like, why is it so torn up? But hopefully that means they're going to repave it nicely.
No time to get sassy. She was reaching, but Pat sat frozen, denture screeching. She said, give me a light, but he quit that vice. Since the second wife, it was the third not precise. He spoke in riddles, barstool jive, half a step late, but just a lie.
Jesus Christ.
Rewind to 98. Flashlights flew like fists of fate. Artie Graham, cuffed, unarmed. Pat swung hard, and the system disarmed. Javelot beam in a hand once feared. Back then, no cams, no voices heard clear. Sons and daughters of St. Paul wept, while Pat forgot or maybe
Sorry about
just
that.
slept.
Again, I got another call, which was an important call that I had to take.
It's a domestic in a vehicle, or resident and partial plate, Romeo Echo Hotel, for a male hitting the color.
Welcome to my world of my phone's constantly ringing. I have a work phone and I have a personal phone, but a lot of my work friends also have my personal number, so
362, to confirm you're going to the disposal call?
it's kind of nice in the back of this U-Haul. It's providing a little bit of shade here from the
362,
sun.
I have a full 1001 Lawson. CN is 136530.
So I know there were a couple tornadoes that touched down over in western Wisconsin the night before last, and I just happened to be over there visiting one of our guys at his cabin, and had to drive back home through the thunder and rainstorm, and I found out that afterwards that a couple of tornadoes had touched down over by Turtle Lake. Or anyone's property was really damaged. But I can tell you, I don't think I've ever driven in a rainstorm that bad before.
321, investigate.
321.
21506, we'll be able to be up here. We'll give you a plate. Okay, I'll be backing up that medical. 579. Tell me what that comes back to. Several call will be saying angle here. Let's be out shortly.
Okay. And 188, for the caller that's under captain drinking, have weapons, but I'm
Copy. Yeah, copy. What's the RO's name?
So when the officer asks what's the RO's name, that's the registered owner. Who's the registered owner of the vehicle?
341, go for it. I'll be taking this. Can you generate me a PCN using 446 English Street, apartment 18, and then use the PCN 25109-306.
Copy 669.
378 for 4.
378, copy 440.
What's the last name?
529.
Thank you.
769.
Copy, thank you. Please one advised.
Copy, welcome.
So we're southbound now on Rice Street, and we're gonna take this down to Pennsylvania and then go over into Frogtown.
Copy. 3937, you can show squad driving.
So just to repeat, because I keep seeing comments, Pat is doing well. He's got some pretty significant bruising on his leg, the leg that was run over, and but nothing's broken, and I'm confident he's going to fully recover. He came in and visited us at the office yesterday. Was in good spirits. So, although I didn't tell him this, but I'll probably break it to him at some point, but I think his days as a leg model are over. So, no more posing for modeling of his leg.
This vehicle in front of her home. To the Tom Jean, 1214 of 83.
370 copy, can I get the case number?
Sure, Ken. Case number is 136534. Again, it's 758 Magnolia.
Proceed, thank you.
Go ahead.
back door and from 204. 204.
Copy 204.
So we're right by Bourne's Bar now. And
365.
headed southbound on Rice
Area
Street.
Tech 2109 at Wolverhampton at the Sunray Shopping Center. Security says that people are physically loitering in the back of the building.
Copy, can we get a case number?
Sure can. Your case number is 136536. Very well, that's in squad 3 EOT, squad 331.
Sorry for the rattling.
240. 246. 247. 247.
257.
Anyone else for 0800? For 183, okay. Have a good day. 243. That's right. That's right.
Colors 5.
So we're now in the Frogtown area, and the Frogtown Rec Center is ahead of us. You might be able to see the fields, but I'm assuming they're around on the side where the rec center is. A lot of traffic here.
Report 72.
Mark 466. 66, keep me on there for 2.
I thought I told you guys no loitering. In there? Well, I'll back up here. All right, I'm giving a hard time to our community outreach folks, the Rev and Star Wars and Marcus. Looks like John Scheller's up here. I'm gonna push the Rev here. What's going on?
Hey, where your camera at?
Right here. You gotta go around. Look at the Rev. He's got a Johnny Pop with my name on it.
I was reading the notes. People were saying, "What's a Johnny Pop?"
That's a Johnny
and that's
Pop.
a watermelon one.
Where's the Mikey Pops? I want one with my name on it. Is this John Scheller's?
Hey, Scheller. Oh, he in there lifting weights.
Oh.
Try it. Come on,
He's
Ken,
in there
try it
lifting
live.
weights?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Him and the kids go
Trying
in.
to show up the kids?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try it.
I
You want me to try it right
yeah,
now?
I want you to try it live in front of me. So I
Okay,
can
live
know that
on
you tried
patrol.
it. Man, it's strong. I can smell the watermelon over here.
Oh, that's good. It tastes like watermelon. How ironic.
How ironic. Give me that paper so you don't mess up your...
Okay, did you see the rollover accident?
No.
Over there, it was on live.
It was a rollover accident?
Yeah, over on White Bear, some kids.
Michael, go up front. See, now everybody can see you. You gotta wave. Bashir, go up front.
There's Marco showing off
kid.
his pop.
Hold your
Marcus.
I can't tell anybody else. We're not seeing anything
Everybody,
so
come here.
far. I don't believe. Their description where she is exactly. A lot of people out here.
Trying to get the kids to come over.
That's the only information I have. It's on the sidewalk on Dale South Community wearing a black t-shirt for any sport.
So they're giving the kids these Johnny Pops. I may have to come over here more often because these are good. Well, thanks.
Yeah, we're very grateful to Johnny Pop. They donated.
Oh, they did?
They donated
Awesome.
500 Johnny Pops for us to hand out today.
Well, that's cool. I don't even know how you could keep them frozen though.
Yeah.
The coolers.
They're natural. Big coolers with ice.
Well, it's good. I can do a commercial. You want me to do a commercial for Johnny Pop? I'm not getting paid, but Johnny Pop is the best pop. They donated 500 of these for the kids out here who like watermelon. I don't know. What's the watermelon pop is awesome. Now wait, yours is rainbow.
Yeah.
Does it taste like watermelon or is it?
It tastes like all types of stuff.
Wow.
Pink lemonade.
That's cool. Well, this rec center is a huge asset for the community out here. But
Well,
well,
ready to have football practice.
I'm gonna go back. It's too hot for football practice. All right. Thanks a lot. We'll see you. Have a good one.
The first one at 588 Rainy. The vehicle is blocking the caller's driveway of the black pickup. 588 Rainy.
All right. My mom's probably watching because she watches Live on Patrol religiously. And Mom, I know you don't have to say it. We'll see ya whenever. I'm not ruining my appetite for dinner, so. Except for this thing is melting quick. I can't eat it that fast. These are really good. I've never heard of them before, but I highly recommend it. We should get like a seal of approval. Bob and Pat can put it on Mountain Dew and Twinkies, and I can put it on the Johnny Pops here. It's fun to see our community outreach people out with the kids there, having fun, enjoying a beautiful summer day. I don't know what the temp is right now. It's got to be in like the mid 80s. Let me check. Well, my dashboard says it's 91, but it always seems to run hotter than the actual temperature. So I'm gonna go 86. So this watermelon Johnny Pop was good, and it looked like they had other flavors there too, so highly recommend it.
Black male 2560, Fletcher, Black male 2560,
I appreciate everybody hanging with me today. We're gonna shut down here in a minute. But I want to just drive by the back of the state capitol for those of you who are nostalgic for our state capitol, or for those of you who haven't seen it. Well, maybe it is 91 degrees. I saw somebody said it was 91 in their corner of Maryland, but that might mean the state of Maryland. I forget that the country's bigger than Ramsey County.
763-346-73.
So yeah, hopefully St. Paul can get their systems, their computer systems back up and running. It really helps to faster, more accurate, the response time, comments, and it sounds like they're all their community, or I'm sorry, their computers and the desktops and stuff too are down. So I'm going to give you a quick shot here of the state capitol, and then we're going to shut down. Thanks for sticking with me today. Remember to be kind to each other. If you see a cop out and about, or a firefighter, or an EMT, paramedic, tell them thank you for what you do. And I really appreciate the backseaters.
Thank you. I need to go back to the LEC. Thank you. My squad just ran over my leg. I think it's broken, but I need help.
Squad says this behind the LEC. Three squads to start. LEC 425 Grove 2755 needs help. Squad ran over his leg. For a deputy who just had his leg ran over.
Oops, Pat did it again. Tripped, flip, slip, it's tradition, my friend. First it was snow, boom, on the ice. Then it was a pothole, which didn't feel nice. Then came the Durango, rolling in hot, right over his leg. Yep, that's our Scott.
Bob said he's fine, might start the show late.
But the stream went live, -1 leg's weight.
ER visit, just a little detour.
No bones broke,
just bruised to the core.
Oh, oops, Pat did it again. Caught a bumper to the shin and a tire to the shin. He's bionic, elastic, indestructible man. But maybe it's time to switch up the plan. Back pain check, snow wipeout check. Leg run over, triple check. It's not a trend, it's a sign, my dude. You need a cane, not a squad car and attitude. Shoot what?
It's minor, he's back next week.
But Pat's not limping, he's starting to again. Gravity wins and the potholes rain. From dash cam stunts to roadside pain. Time to hit retirement lane. Oops.
Oops, Pat did it again. Trip, flip, slip, it's tradition, my friend.
First it was snow,
Boom!
on the ice, then it was a pothole.
Which didn't feel nice. Then came the Durango, rolling it hot, right over his leg. Yep, that's our Scott.
Bob said he's fine, might start the show late, but the stream went live, minus
One leg's weight.
your visit, just a little detour.
No bones broke, just bruised to the core. Oops, Pat did it again. Caught a bumper to the shin and a tie to the shin. He's bionic, elastic, indestructible man. But maybe it's time to switch up the plan. Back pain checks, no wipeout. Check leg run over, triple check.
It's not a trend,
It's a sign, my dude. You need a cane, not a squad car, an attitude.
Cue Bob.
It's minor, he's back next week. But Pat's not limping, he's starting to squeak. Just take a hint, or as Bob says, halloo. Even Action Bob needs a break or two. Oops, Pat did it again. Gravity wins and the potholes rain. From dash cam stunts to roadside pain. Time to hit retirement lane.
So 55. I need to go back door of the LEC.
Thank you,
My squad just ran over my leg. I think it's broken, but I need help.
Squad says this behind the LEC. Be supposed to start LEC 425 Grove 2755 needs help. Squad ran over his leg for a deputy who just had his leg ran over.
Oops, Pat did it again.
Large red balls. Short meters. Large red balls. Collection of short meters. Those red balls. You gotta hit them really hard.
It's Friday night, and the screen lights glow. Bob's still talking like it's a TV show. Pat's in the seat with his stats and size, while the comments beg for Nickel's thighs. Bob's checking numbers, watching the screen, feeling the dip in his algorithm dream. But Sparks rolls up with that holster tight, and suddenly things just feel right. Short wieners, big red balls.
Short meters.
No backup, no calls. Facebook flop and the live stream stalls. It's Bobaganda, y'all.
Large red balls.
He planned a cleanup near the Capitol Dome with bounce houses, burgers, and free styrofoam. But the crowd was thin, the grill went cold. Even the interns looked too old. As deputies did, they've had enough. Ain't no sparks, ain't no snacks. This gig is tough. Bob's riding solo in that SUV with the stale beef stick and a Diet Pepsi. Short wieners, big
Large
red
red
balls.
balls.
Snap your shame in them squad car halls. YouTube cries while morale just falls. It's Bobaganda, y'all. He says be kind, but he filters dissent, making TikToks with taxpayer rent. No crime solved, but the gas gets burned, and the comments ask, when will he learn? Short wieners, big red balls, thirsty views and echo halls. If Sparks ain't showing, nobody calls. It's Bobaganda, y'all.
Large red balls.
The deputy's ghost.
The election of short
They've
meters.
seen enough. No snacks, no sparks. That detail's tough. Now Bob's in the squad with Pat on
The election of
me.
short meters.
Snacking on regret at a gas station soon. Short wieners,
Large
big
red balls.
flashing lights and protocol stalls. Algorithm blues and attendance falls. It's propaganda, y'all. He says be kind, rewind like a VHS tape, while dodging real questions and raising the drape of staged interactions and soft PR. But you can't hide the truth in a Durango car. Short wieners, big
Large
red
red
balls,
balls. Short meters.
and YouTube brawls. Sparks gets views, Pat just stalls. It's Bobaganda, y'all.
Large red balls.
Short wieners, big
Large
red
red
balls,
balls.
flashing lights and protocol stalls. Backseaters cheer while justice crawls. It's Bobaganda, y'all. Short wieners,
Large
big
red balls.
Short wieners, big
Large red balls.
Short wieners,
Large red balls. No, you gotta hit him really hard.
He could have been a doctor. He could have been a lawyer. But instead, he became this. Step in the clinic, doc's got swagger. White coat tight, but vocab staggered. Open wide, he says say out with pride, but he can't name a thing that's found inside. Give me the x-rays for the hybrid lungs. He's misreading charts while chewing his gums. Calls it across, not across the chest. Bedside manner, second best.
Tried to be a lawyer, dropped out on day 2. Couldn't pass the bar, couldn't spell it too. If words were crimes, he'd be doing time in a courtroom yelling, bring me the subpoena line. He's Dr. Fletcher, M.Dub. Can't pronounce a thing but thinks he's above ya. Misdiagnosed and misspoke to, he'll treat your Chipotle flu with some Mountain Dew. He's Dr. Fletcher, ooh-wee, malpractice in a Dodge SUV, saying catch a macho while searching your spine. His stethoscope's off, but the ego's fine.
Calls it Toyota, drives Arcadia wrong. Westminster, where the church bells gong. Misleadable streets in the town he patrols, but swears he knows St. Paul like it's etched in his soul. Lee Orient, he says with full white grin, trying to sound smart, but the vowels cave in. Talking Ukraine like it's new on the map. Just nod and smile, don't fall in the trap.
Says realtor like he's selling a house. Toyota, cruising clueless but proud. Still can't read St. Paul streets with care. You've been a cop since disco and you're still not aware. He's Dr. Fletcher, M.Dub. If ignorance paid, he'd be Oprah rich, bruh. Talks like he's teaching while misreading clues. Prescribes respect, but he skipped all the news. He's Dr. Fletcher. Give him a mic. Misquotes laws in the Bill of Rights. In the ER yelling at the pediatry with a badge on his chest and a GED.
Dr. Fletcher will see you now. Just don't ask him to pronounce your name, or your street, or your meds, or anything really.
Dr. Fletcher, and mistakes and mumbling, that's his shtick, bruh. Diagnosis, loud with a badge and a bluff. Flunk basic civics, but still that's tough. He says milk in his coffee, then grabs a s'more. Tells the crowd, I got Chipotle galore. Can't say Acadia, calls it Arcadia. Rolling in his tie up like he's leading a paradia. Thinks it's Lee Orient, not Loring Street. Westminster's where he lost the beat. Realtor wife still says Realadair. Trying to build trust, but he's sounding absurder. He says hybrid like his car's got toes across the line, and he'll brag the most. Talks about Moriarty, but it's all mohair. Like his tongue went missing when the truth got there. He's Dr. Fletcher, and gives second-hand takes with first-grade slur. Says Moray Reedy and milk with pride, then misreads the script like he's cross-eyed. He's Dr. Fletcher, and can't pronounce a thing but thinks he's above ya. Misdiagnosed and misspoke too. He'll treat your Chipotle flu with some Mountain Dew. He's Dr. Fletcher, and he's Dr. Fletcher, and
Yeah. Be clear. We're in this national police, mate. That's clear. I need more than 2 mics. Stop it. West side. You have done a trick.
he's Dr. Fletcher, and mistakes and mumbling, that's his shtick, bruh. Diagnosis loud with a badge and a bluff. Flunk basic civics, but still acts tough. He's Dr. Fletcher, and
From now on, we gotta pull him outside and see if there's a baby in there. Right?
No, on Central Alarm, 53 minutes.
He's got a flat tire. We are terminating. Did I even get him at all?
Out the cemetery gate with the busted front wheel, dragging sparks bobs behind, he's itching for a thrill. Flat tire, rolling car, limping like a ghost, baby in the backseat, this ain't the time to boast. Wrong way, Bob on the freeway spin, terminate pursuit, but he trails him again. Stick talk, pit talk, none of it lands. Pat's clapping while the county takes it out of his hands. Slow-mo chase, 15 on the dash. Bob's trying to flex, but he's late to the crash. Pat's on the mic like a hype man. Bro, did I get him? Nah, bro, not even close.
There's a baby in the car, but still they pit it hard. Reckless like a show. Public safety, no.
Wrong way, Bob, with the lights on full. Spinning weak maneuvers, trying to look in control. County block lanes while Bob missed clean. Sheriff turned YouTuber chasing dopamine. No plan, no pause, all broadcast live. A 1-star show with the 5-star dive. This is commitment, they cheer on the wreck. Meanwhile, there's a child in the rear seat deck. Pit with the kid, that's policy. Sheriff stunting like it's all TV. Pat narrates while Bob swerves fate. Public gets played when the stakes escalate. Wrong way, Bob, where's the command? You almost got him hurt.
Yeah, it would have been nice if we had video of Don's kid moving around the freeway, but better for us to go parallel.
Yeah, that I think that worked out. I don't think that's gonna work out better.
Get the guy off.
Except for the
Had to be done.
He slid to the right just at the
Yeah,
end.
you could tell he slid a little to the right, right?
Yep.
You see Donnie's
He was anticipating. Like when we were trying to get up next to him, he kept moving over and dodged the stop sticks.
This is why, in retrospect, if you knew he was going to go on the freeway the wrong way, you would have just curbed him early. I mean, not even pit up, just curb him, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what his thinking is. Obviously, eluded officers, went in the cemetery, ran over gravestone, drove through the fence. can't believe a person does that with a baby.
Unbelievable.
I mean, that's not evil in the sense of the evil that we run into, but that is a form of evil. Really, taking a baby in the car with you and running to the police. And then I saw him sitting in the car there. He just looked like he didn't give a FUCK. Just from now on, we got to pull.
Girls don't flinch, don't fold. Out on the corner, bold and cold. Sheriff 5 rolls block real slow. We yell F12 just so he know. Pat grits his teeth, Bob ducks his head.
Our friends are already back.
Thought we love him if we knew him, try therapy instead. You can't charm truth or distract from harm. We know who you hire, we peep your whole arm. Every time you go to lie,
There's two screamers up there. One, the first one was F12. But I didn't catch the second part.
I didn't catch it either. Well, at least they're watching us. We're going to bring them around. We're going to make them love us.
Well, we're not going to make them.
They won't be able to help
They
them.
won't resist the fact that we're trying to do good.
Would you try to stop them pills? Yo, life looks up here than a lightning.
Well, you know, it dawned on me reading some comments there.
Yo, I'm like, God was on a pokey wicked. Got 12 for 12. Every time you roll by, 12. Ain't no tears when you cry. 12. That badge don't absorb. 12. We the problem you can't.
Even though Pat and I have relatively friendly personalities,
Kind.
not
Rewind.
everyone appreciates it.
A couple years back,
Yeah,
in St. Paul,
unfortunately.
where Sheriff
How's it
Bob
going
found
tonight?
something around the corner after all.
That's a lovely
A birthday party
vest top you got on there.
for kids.
Very nice, very nice. What is
that
that on it? What kind of
Didn't stop him.
They should
Saturday
have been
night,
able to
Bob's
see it with
creeping
that
slow
on.
outside the saloon with that
Take
deputy
what?
show. Rolls the window down, starts
Roll
laying
straight.
it on thick.
Where the
Nice
jail-
vest, he
where
says,
the
real
jail
quick with
is?
the shtick. Then further up the block,
it's not
another
nice
group
to take you to
appears.
the
Young
jail,
girls
is
in
it?
hats, mid-laughter
Yeah, well,
and
then we
cheers.
would've.
What's the occasion? Bob leans in to say, oh, just a sweet 16 today. And Bob, he lights up like blue and red. Does Mickey Frost sneeze? He said, how'd he get a niece so cute? Then offers advice that's pure abuse. If someone's rude, you don't gotta stress. Just call 911, then ask for best. Say, send Fletcher over, yeah, that's the trick. Dispatch ain't your secretary, Bob,
Move
that
down
line
the
is
street,
sick.
right, Pat?
Yes, they sure did.
That wasn't our intent. But say hi to this young lady. She's on the phone.
He lined them up for the dash cam lens. Said, get in front, it's your birthday, friends. Cheered them on like it's just some show. A public servant or a late night host.
It's like a hall, I think,
Fletcher
right?
over, on the Bob, this ain't the chauffeur. 911,
How's it
he'll
going?
ring the charm till he
I like
finds
your
out
hat.
party's under
What's the occasion?
no harm.
What's the occasion? How are you? Nice to see you. You are so nice to see you. Yeah, we met once before, right?
Yeah, you Bob Fletcher.
I am, yes. What's your name?
Tells her he loves the eyeshadow game. Gives her that Bobaganda fame. Girls dancing, laughing, lights all glow.
What's one of the orange
There's
shirts?
the late night show. Forget
No,
the calls,
those people that
forget
have
real
orange
crime.
shirts on
He's
there.
busy filming his
What kind
favorite
of
live.
A Sweet 16 birthday party.
Safety or creepy promoter. Dash cam queen of a birthday night with a cop who loves
How's it, Mick?
Hey, look!
We are. Hey, how did Mickey get such a beautiful niece?
I don't really know. Mickey's so mean.
We call
I love my Uncle Mickey.
He's wonderful. I love Mickey. How are you?
Hi.
How's it going? What do you got?
Bob Fletcher, a real high speed
What are we
shit.
collecting? Oh, you're being smart, COVID smart. Very good. Nice to meet you. Sweet 16. Who turned 16?
My cousin.
Well, if you need anything or if anybody's like disrespecting the people in charge, you call us. Okay?
I got you.
just call 911 saying send Fletcher over.
Send Fletcher.
Fletcher over. Fletcher over. Good girl. All right, we'll see you guys. We'll be around. Oh, hi. How are you? How are you? I love your eyeshadow. I love your eyeshadowing. Are we buffing or are we good?
Okay.
We're good.
Hey girls, who's 16? It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We gotta get you a party. Get in front
Yeah,
there.
it's your birthday.
Get in front there, birthday girl. There. Well, happy birthday.
16 years old.
Mickey Frost, her uncle, he runs the 8 to 18 Truth Center.
Flame burger to the little spin camera on dash. Let the Bobaganda look dead. No calls, no crimes, no real patrol. Just snacks, some rants, and the campaign roll. Parked out front like this is the beat, while St. Paul's burning just down the street. Shout out girls, now they stayed at work. Bob don't roll by when the truth might hurt. Talking about the board, talking about the mayor, talking like a cop, but you're still in hot air. They're just overrun. Didn't stop no crime, didn't write no sound. Running this town on zero ground. Just two dudes lost in looking crowd, saying assalamu alaikum out the blue. Still no clue what they came to do. Yeah, they filled some streets, but they didn't cop nothing. This ain't a cop show, it's just frontin'. April 21, the streets were tight. Dante's name still fresh in the fight. Philando's ghost in the county air, but Bob was more concerned with his own on air. Stopped by calls but did no help, just lurking with cameras like discount yo. St. Paul lit and they played pretend. Police in the vibe for a Facebook friend. Soon they on snacks, soon out on pain. Another excuse, another campaign. Overrun, didn't stop no crime, didn't roll shit down. Running those lights just to spin that sound. Two blood bros trying to act profound. Talking about Steve, talking about fear, but not doing a thing. Just shifting the gear, just shifting the gear. This ain't a cop show, it's just fun. This is just fun. This ain't a cop show, it's just fun. Yeah, we're just checking in on transparency. Reddit for transparency. Safety telecommunicators weak. Well, let's grab a burger. Just drove around, round and round, never left town. Just drove around, be kind, rewind. On the beat, cruising fast, ain't no rest. Chasing down the highway, we're the very best. Lights flashing loud, sirens singing in the night. Destinations far, we grip our seats tight. 45 minutes past, wheels turning hot. Busted by another force, what a sneaky plot. Sheriff smirking wide, greets us with a laugh. Guess you got the memo to care on your behalf. Oh, cops, young hearts running wild into the dark. Miss the crook, but not the spark. Jurisdiction lines can't hold us back. Who are the others on a never-ending track? Sheriff says we owe him, winks with a sly grin. Takes the thief from our hands, bound to win. We nod and jest with lines worn and old. Legends never rusty, just a little bold. Speeding through our stories, tales worn and wrecked. Anthems of the lovers, heroes they respect. Laughing with the sheriff, puzzles now unchecked. Old cops on mission, let's attack, we decked. Old cops, young hearts running wild into the dark. Miss the crook, but not the spark. Jurisdiction lines can't hold us back. Who are the others on a never-ending track?
Live from West 7, the Griff's in gear. There's a hole in the road and the end is near. Burger Mo still hosting the game. Bob's back begging, no budget, no shame. Sinkholes yawning like Bob's campaign, 35 feet deep and flushing your name. The signs say Dito, but he plows straight through, flashing that grin while he's cashing on you. He's holding court with the Mo's elite while the asphalt crumbles beneath his feet. pay to play. Shout out deals, say his name. Get some meals on wheels. Liberty's down, dogs get shot. The sinkhole's not the worst he's got. Chases spin out in neighborhoods tight. Bob calls it safe, yeah, sure, alright. It's Bobaganda live, campaigning on tape. Swerving through truth with his seatbelt cape. Backseaters drool at the grandpa act. But that grip runs deep and the road still cracked. He's raising funds where the street gave out. But the hole's a metaphor, no doubt. $100 plates with the side of denial. Burger Mo's fundraiser, crooked smile. He mumbles transparency, flips the script. Blames the board when his own boat's tipped. Budget blown like a tire on a chase. But no cuts made to the smile on his face. Cash from cops, contractors and bars. Bob gives him a wink and 5 gold stars. Don't call it a fundraiser, it's an event.
Eventually, he'll cash your rent.
Don't call it propaganda, it's community.
As long as that community funds impunity.
Don't call it a sinkhole, it's street art.
Where your taxes vanish with a head start.
Bobaganda live, with your dollars down. Streaming campaign blurbs all over town. When the truth starts cracking, he cracks a joke. Just look past the steam and the downtown smoke.
It's warm, it's fairly flat, but it's wet.
He says, absolutely, like it's a prayer. Says indeed, like it's gospel. Colorblind cop with an O-light beam.
That's not nice.
Let's rewind.
Will you stop?
Rolls with Bob like a loyal pup. Rides shotgun, sipping Fountain Dew from a holiday cup. Says, what's happening, brother, with a crooked grin. Like hanging out at Willard's taught him how to blend in. 2 bars, 3 drinks, 4 hospitality friends. He plays Vingo, not bingo, the joke never ends. Laugh track in uniform, boots on the floor. Can't pass the test, but Bob let him score.
Will you stop?
Stepchild, daddy dentures whistle when he talks. Flashlight fetish, loves his nightly walks.
Jason stick my cock.
He reads him deadpan, thinks it's hockey names, doesn't know the scam. Absolutely Pat, you're the yes man king.
That's not nice.
Agree to anything, just don't say a thing. Bob says jump, you say what height.
Jesus Christ.
Even when he steers you straight into the light. The lady asked if he got it up. He stammered, she laughed, said, wanna see some pussy. Black pussy, white pussy, pink pussy. Real quick, peeled out, no time to get sassy. Bob hit reverse, muttered she was reaching, but Pat sat frozen, denture screeching. She said, give me a light, but he quit that vice. Since the second wife, it was the third not precise. He spoke in riddles, barstool jive, half a step late, but just alive.
Jesus Christ.
Rewind to 98. Flashlights flew like fists of fate. Artie Scram, cuffed, unarmed. Pat swung hard, and the system disarmed. Javelot beam in a hand once feared. Back then, no cams, no voices heard clear. Sons and daughters of St. Paul wept, while Pat forgot or maybe just slept. Bob called him eagle-eyed, but colors blur when truth walks by. Can't see the plate, can't name the hue, but somehow still tells black from blue.
That's not nice.
Absolutely, Pat, your silence roars behind every indeed an unopened door. Shield for sheriff, sponge for blame, still flashing that light, still playing the game.
Jesus Christ.
He failed the test, but passed the vibe, and the flash flashlight still charged.
She was grabbing for Pat's crotch.
She was reaching.
She was reaching for Pat's crotch.
It's warm, it's fairly flat, but it's wet.
He says, absolutely, like it's a prayer. Says indeed, like it's gospel. Colorblind cop with an O-light beam.
That's not nice.
Let's rewind.
Will you stop?
Rolls with Bob like a loyal pup. Rides shotgun, sipping Fountain Dew from a holiday cup. Says, what's happening, brother, with a crooked grin. Like hanging out at Willard's taught him how to blend in. 2 bars, 3 drinks, 4 hospitality friends. He plays Vingo, not bingo, the joke never ends. Laugh track in uniform, boots on the floor. Can't pass the test, but Bob let him score.
Will you stop?
Stepchild, daddy dentures whistle when he talks. Flashlight fetish, loves his nightly walks.
Jason stick my cock.
He reads him deadpan, thinks it's hockey names, doesn't know the scam. Absolutely, Pat, you're the yes-man king.
That's not nice.
Agree to anything, just don't say a thing. Bob says jump, you say what height.
Jesus Christ.
Even when he steers you straight into the light. The lady asked if he got it up. He stammered, she laughed, said, wanna see some pussy. Black pussy, white pussy, pink pussy. Real quick, peeled out, no time to get sassy. Bob hit reverse, muttered she was reaching, but Pat sat frozen, denture screeching. She said, give me a light, but he quit that vice. Since the second wife, it was the third not precise. He spoke in riddles, bars still jive. Half a step late, but just a lie.
Jesus Christ.
Rewind to 98. Flashlights flew like fists of fate. Artie Graham, cuffed, unarmed. Pat swung hard, and the system disarmed. Javelot beam in a hand once feared. Back then, no cams, no voices heard clear. Sons and daughters of St. Paul wept, while Pat forgot or maybe just slept. Bob called them eagle-eyed, but colors blur when truth walks by. Can't see the plate, can't name the hue, but somehow still tells black from blue.
That's not nice.
Absolutely, Pat, your silence roars behind every indeed an unopened door. Shield for a sheriff, sponge for blame. Still flashing that light, still playing the game.
Jesus Christ.
He failed the test, but passed the vibe, and the flashlight still charged.
She was grabbing for Pat's crotch.
She was reaching.
She was reaching for Pat's crotch.
It's warm, it's fairly flat, but it's wet.
He says, absolute.
Saturday night and the streets were dead. Bob behind the wheel trying to keep folks fed. On fear, on fables, on safe Paul pride. Driving in circles, nowhere to hide. Pat with the banter, facts half formed. Reciting crime stats like a lukewarm storm. Talked about meth, then COVID, then grace. While the crime rate crawled in a cornered place. Be kind, rewind, watch the rerun live. Where the patch meets boredom, under suburban sky. You never know what's around the bend. This time it's potholes and a quiet weekend. They passed the bars, they passed the gas. Bob preaching community through bulletproof glass. Missed a call or two, waved off the scene. Too busy storytelling on the in-car screen. Told the tale of the DUI years before. Turned into a sermon like a midnight lore. Dropped names like he drops the facts. Pat just nodded with more fun facts. No sirens, no stops, just digital noise. To a aging medic plane with taxpayer toys. A Jason ghost, a dance in the dark. A patrol where they park more than spark. Be kind, rewind, it's a rerun live. Lights flash blue, but the action died.
tonight, Bob, but you got nothing to burn. So I filed it under folklore, Bobaganda classic. Just another nightmare story battered, more than straight. Be kind, rewind, and pretend it was more than it was.
My car's on fire. You want to get out?
Nope.